What is going on, guys? My name is cosmovsgoku, and today I am joined by...
TwstdFlaems.
Feels like a long time coming, but we are finally back with a new One Piece opening. Thank you for taking fucking ages to do this, Toei. It is time for opening 25, highest point. Which, for those following along the anime, well, I suppose everyone now, Gear 5th probably has a large prominence in this.
I would hope so. Means we weren't spoiled in the last one for that one.
Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know what to expect. I know it's been a long time since we had a One Piece opening reaction, but that's because there hasn't been one to react to. So do you have any thoughts going into this one? We'll probably cover through the end of Wano, actually.
Yeah, I mean, logically, we're in that final fight now, so there's not a lot of Wano left to go.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just have to see how this goes.
Yeah. Is that recording stuff that we want it to be recording?
It should be. That's the right microphone.
Yeah, cool. Sweet.
Cool.
Alrighty,
Cool.
opening 25, highest point.
Let's do this.
Well, backstory for them. Yeah. A lot of the storybook thing as well really adds to that. Yeah. Whole vibe of Wano. It's all how we got here. Yeah. Which fits being a storybook for that. Yeah. Everyone Kid was good. He's still good. Yeah, 6 feet under. Possible spoilers. Here we go. There's Gear 5th. Yeah. Looks amazing animated. Yeah, okay, this is stunning. This looks gorgeous. Yeah. It's got chills. It also feels very end of arc celebration. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Ooh, that's the first time we've seen adult Momo. That looks sick as. Oh.
I saw that.
Yeah, Gear 5th coming in right at...
Being a little bit of cheeky boy.
Wow.
That was definitely not what I expected.
No.
It didn't show a lot.
It didn't. And for clarity, Flames only saw this for the first time today as well.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen this one. That was definitely different to what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see more, but at the same time, yeah, a lot of this, it looks like a lot of what we're going to get to see, for at least the first bit, is going to be very post-Wano focused.
Yeah.
That being said, I think I know what this one's going to be doing. I think
Version 2s?
this is going to do a big swap to version 2. Same as what We Can did.
Yeah.
Because you only saw the
Version
whole
more.
cake version
Yeah.
of it. But there is actually a Zo version.
I remember you were telling me.
No, hang on. You only see the Zo version. There is a whole cake version.
Yeah, I knew it was one way or the other.
Yeah. So the predominant one is the Zo version. The Whole Cake Island one comes after because the intro span the 2 arcs. So I assume this one's going to do the same because I cannot see, because this has been more than 12 months since the last one.
It has been, yeah.
I can't see them.
It's been nearly 2 years, actually. January, I think. January 22, I think is when 24 dropped.
So it's been about 18 months.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So, yeah, like I feel this has to swap over to different visuals,
Yeah.
which is going to be a next arc, which for those of you playing at home and are not on this, I'm not going to spoil what the next arc is, but I feel it's going to set up a lot of that, and I think that version is going to be very spoiler heavy.
Yeah, and for those that are anime only, I'm sorry for my comment about Kid. That was a joke. He is not 6 feet under.
No. We don't know how deep the ocean is.
Come on. I was trying. I actually think we might go into a filler arc after this.
I think that would actually be the safest bet for the series.
Yeah, because after Wano, there is that intervening chapter between Wano and Egghead where they could fit even just a few weeks of filler in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I know we're not getting another movie soon.
Yeah.
Because there's been no announcements for it. And normally before the movies, we'll get 3 or 4 weeks of filler.
Yep.
That are connected to the movie to tie that in. So, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. Because...
The animation teams at Toei also need a break after the nuts stuff they've been throwing around for Gear 5th.
Yeah, so we're entering spoiler territory after this. So if you are anime only, switch off at this stage. Thanks for watching and all that sort of stuff.
Remember,
follow, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff that we do. But yeah, getting into some spoiler territory now because that's just speculation for what's going to happen next. Because what have we got left? What have we got left in Wano? We're going to finish the Kaido Luffy fight,
which is going to be soon, surely.
Yeah,
if it's not already by the time this goes out.
We've got the. I guess there's a lot of stuff we can explore post Wano.
Yeah,
that was glazed over. So we've got like everyone getting to see Momo and all sorts of stuff for the first time, which that's the only spoiler in this opening.
Yeah, that's
and even then he's heavily shadowed.
Even that, like if you didn't know that was Momo, you would just be like, oh, it's just another guy, like a tease for the future sort of thing. That's my take anyway. And I think it's probably the intention.
But it didn't reveal the dad. The grandfather. Odin's dad.
Yeah.
Sakazuki. Yeah. Not Sakazuki, that's a different character. Sakayaki.
We'll put him on screen.
It's a different dish. I know exactly what it is, but sukiyaki, I think it is. It's another dish that's not... It's not Odin, it's a different dish. They didn't reveal him at all.
Yep.
They didn't reveal... they may have briefly touched on it, but they didn't show explicitly the underwater section of Wano.
Oh, with where Kaido and Big Mom end up.
No, where Pluton is.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there might have been like a brief split second of it.
Yeah, I didn't see that
in the flashes, but yeah, there was nothing like that.
Yeah.
So we've got all that to do. We've got the festival afterwards.
Yeah.
I feel that we may get a little more on Ajura Doji and Izo for their funerals and stuff like that. Maybe a bit more of a ceremonious...
Yeah, they might make it a bit more fair.
Yeah, they might get a bit more out of that. It may mean we actually get a bit of Zoro history.
Yeah, like what happened with Lobetown.
Oh yeah, like having like the Daddy Masters and the cooking competition stuff added in. Yeah, I mean there might be stuff because we got Zoro's lineage in an SBS in the manga.
Yeah,
but nothing's been mentioned in the anime, so I feel like
perfect time.
I mean, granted, it doesn't even need to be much.
Yeah,
it just needs to be a boy, where are you from? And him saying, oh, I'm from Shimatsuki Village. And it doesn't even need to be a dialogue that Zoro hears.
Yeah.
It can be just Hyogoro turning around and realizing, oh, Shimatsuki, that's this person. So that means that this guy's sister, she left Wano 50 years ago, must have ended up in East Blue. That's why the Wado's there, because that was a sword forged by the same guy who made Enma. So he's like, clearly here's the connection that Zoro's family origins is from Wano.
Yeah.
Just needs to be throwaway dialogue.
Yeah.
And it covers the exact same thing. Zoro doesn't need to know his lineage. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Same as Luffy doesn't care about his lineage. But then you've got, after that, during the festival, or during the festivities, the Scabbards versus Aramaki.
Yeah, that was stupidly quick in the manga. That'll absolutely get expanded.
That'll get expanded upon.
And also the final conversation between Luffy and Yamato as well will get expanded upon, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll get more of that. So there is definitely some stuff to expand upon in that post-Wano stuff, but not enough to take us through the next 12 months.
No.
So this has to be a version 1.
Yeah.
With a lot of changes coming.
Did Paint have a version 2? Opening 24?
That is a really good question. I don't think it did.
So,
but this is the first opening to not show... This is also one of the shortest openings in a long time. It's only a minute and a half.
Yeah, true. That might be because they've added an ending back in, though.
This is true. I don't think Paint had multiple versions. I know that this is the first opening since Superpowers to not have clips from the episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they've stopped doing that, which I'm happy with.
There's major spoiler territory as well.
It very quickly turns into spoilers, depending on what clips they decide to use.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, this has to be just a version 1, because we are not going to be in Wano for the next 12 months.
No, God, no.
So this is either... Highest Point is only going to be around for a few months, and then swap over to a different opening, which I don't see happening because it'd be very out of character for One Piece to do that. It means that we have to get a version 2 that is either the filler that comes after Wano or Egghead.
I don't think the anime is going to go straight to Egghead. I'll be surprised if that happens.
Yeah, so would I. I think we need to have some filler to buffer this out because Egghead, we only landed on Egghead less than 12 months ago.
Yeah, and also accounting for even if they continue the 75%, three quarters of a chapter or whatever the
Toei 12, yeah.
Yeah, if they continue doing that, even through Egghead, they're still going to catch up really quick.
Well, yeah.
Especially with all the breaks recently.
Yeah. Oda's had the eye surgery, and now he's on restricted duties.
Yeah.
So he's doing 1 week on, 1 week off at the moment because he's technically meant to have 6 to 8 weeks off to recover from the surgery, and he only had 4.
Yeah.
So he's
Plus
on
he's also been promoting, he's been in America promoting the live action as well.
Yeah.
He was in LA.
There's a lot going on for him at the moment that is just throwing things out.
That said, his art is so much cleaner now.
Oh, it's so good.
Not the point though.
Yeah, but so it means that, because realistically, not a lot has happened on Egghead.
Yeah.
Yes, we've cut away to other things, like the fallout from the Warlords being disbanded and what happened to...
With Reverie.
Law and Kid.
Yep.
And all sorts of stuff. And then the Garp stuff.
Yeah.
So there's stuff to do. We've already said we're in spoiler territory.
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
Not that.
So, yeah. I don't know. I really enjoyed this one. This was really fun.
Sorry.
It's a very,
but to the
very,
point.
it's a very, very beautiful opening.
Yeah, it is.
And yeah, it's not very spoiler. I love that bit at the end with all little clips and stuff like that going on. That was great.
It felt very AMV in a good way, and I don't mean that as an insult to an AMV. I made an AMV in 15 years, but I don't mean that as an insult in any way, but it felt very AMV for that section in particular, but it worked so well.
Yeah, no, and it was very much a opening focused on the past.
Yeah, which is very much Wano.
Yes.
With the traditional Japanese approach.
We've got
that sort of thing.
I mean, the 20-year time jump for them.
Yeah.
I think it was a really gorgeous way to end out Wano.
Yeah.
And this whole journal thing that they've got going on, it's very much
Who's that?
I'm going to say that's Momo, because that's his colours. He's always worn the pink.
Yep. Is that pink? Yeah, okay. I suppose sunset, yeah.
I think that journal is either Odin's journal.
Yep.
Or it's him writing his own journal.
Ooh, I like that.
Him documenting everything, which is why all the stuff in the O of the One Piece at the start is him recounting everything that's happened in his lifetime, because it starts out in the 20 years ago one.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
And starts building forward to the stuff that's happening in Onigashima, because it has stuff like Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji with their big fights and all that stuff. Because Momo, who has the voice of all things, can see everything that's happening.
Yeah.
So he's actually able to provide a really accurate account of what happened.
This guy's a fucking genius with One Piece, I swear.
As the new Shogun as well.
Yeah.
It fits.
Yeah.
That, he's the one that's going to be documenting everything and, following in his father's footsteps. With that sort of stuff. So I think it's a really beautiful way to end out Wano.
Yeah, and I think that's a really beautiful way to end out this reaction. I don't have anything else to add, do you? We're just going to keep reading. We're going to be here for another half an hour if we keep going. So let's wrap it up there. We'll be back next time with the most recent ending.
Yes.
Ending 19?
I think so.
18, 9, whatever the fuck the most recent one
Whatever the most recent one is.
Until then, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.